Good morning, Nancy. For some reason, this is not working. I'm trying to share the video, and it's not showing up in my content to be shared. So, I guess we will just refresh, and no, I still don't see anything. I wanted to share it to Facebook so that it can, people can find me. Let me go to the actual channel real quick. People can find me. Oh, there I am. Let me go to the actual channel. That's weird. The struggle is real. Oh, I see everybody's logging on. Yeah. I'm almost got it in there. Okay, we are shared to Facebook. Hi. Hello. Good morning. Yeah. Okay. How are we doing? Who's on here? It is Rosanna. Good morning, Rosanna. Good morning, Donna. And Katie. Good morning. Whew. Get a little coffee. Has everybody got their coffee? Get your coffee for Coffee Club. All right. I'm trying to get myself together here. I see Jakers. Oh! Jefferson has donated $5 through Super Chat and is now the life of the party. Woohoo! I appreciate you. What's his message say? I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Also, good luck with all of your challenge kits. Thank you, Jefferson. We appreciate you. Thank you for buying coffee today. A little coffee money. Good morning, Cindy. Girl. I'm so glad you're here. Good morning, Coral. No, I don't have any coffee yet. Good morning, Lisa. All right, guys, so I jumped on here with the intention of just having a chat today. I know yesterday we did a lot of things, per usual, but I wanted to just chit-chat a little bit about our challenge bags that we're doing. So I love that everybody who is participating in the challenge, the Found Objects Challenge, is posting about their stuff online, about what their stuff looked like in the beginning, and that's exactly what you're supposed to be doing, and I'm so excited about it. It's me, Kay. My laptop. Oh, K-Tab. My laptop crashed. Yay! So anyway, I'm just sorry, I was reading comments. I just am so excited that everybody's participating, and some people are even getting their projects together already, and I'm just super excited about it. So I thought we would talk about it because I seen a couple people yesterday were like, "This is what I got," and I'm like, "We can do it. You can do it." So is anybody struggling with their bag that they got? Or is anybody just like, this is easy peasy, no worries? Jakey's an under the table dog today, this morning. So if you're not familiar with the challenge that I'm talking about, this month the Thunderhorse Descendants decided to do a challenge based off of a book, which, by the way, you guys, I ordered another one of the books, the Jewelry Maker Design Found Object books, to give away as part of the prize. So I did order another one. It is not a brand new one. I got it on the used section, but it's pretty much brand new. It didn't have anything wrong with it. It's hard. Still giving mine thought. Yeah. Well, and the purpose of the challenge is like legitimately a challenge. And kind of taxes the old noodle. So I kind of wanted you guys to share in my experience, sharing in my experience of some working with some bead companies, and I get beads, and there's like, here's some beads. And you're like, okay. And sometimes the beads go together, and sometimes they don't go together at all, and you're just like, wait a minute, what are we doing here? And they're like, okay, we'll see you on Thursday or Tuesday with your project. And I'm just like, right? But it has helped me to be put in that situation. I feel like it's helped my creativity, because sometimes I just get in the same old rut. And I don't know if you guys experience that, where you like look up and you're like, why have I made 18 stretchy bracelets for no reason? Good morning. So what are some of the struggles we can talk about? So some people are saying it's hard and that it's taxing. Is it just coming up with the actual design, or like you don't know if you want to make a necklace or a bracelet, or you don't know how your items are going to go together, or what's the dealio? Good morning, Nikki. I gotta have a sip of coffee. Am I early? What time is it? Oh, it's 9:06. Look at me being early today. I'm going to the Taylor's Falls Bead store today, so I was like, I'm just gonna have a chat with my group and then do all the shipping. Design issues. Okay, design issues. Hi, Tony. I know some of you are still waiting for your challenge bag, because those are going out today. I got some that are going out in this round of post, and then the rest of them I'm going to pack today. I'm trying to hurry up and get them over there. Yeah, so I never thought that I would have design issues like when I was making jewelry, like for fun, you know, just when it was just like a hobby and I was just making stuff, and I would like see all these ideas and I was like, oh, I can make that. I could do like this, you know? And then once I started making jewelry for Thunderhorse Descendants for 3 years ago, if you're not aware, I started Thunderhorse Descendant 3 years ago, and I would make inventory. So like I was like, I felt the pressure to make inventory for my business. So, because I was going to like craft shows and stuff like that, and I don't make like multiples of things. I just make one of a kind things, and I very fast found out Do they have bead mats? Yes, they have bead mats, coral. They look like this one right here. Sometimes they're pink. This one is blue. They are $1. Oh, that's not even the right button. Oh, okay, I can do it. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, and I never thought I'd be like, oh, and like get into a design rut, but sometimes it happens, especially when you're making a lot of stuff. What do you do when you get stumped? Do you draw several designs? What I do when I get stumped is, like if I'm really blocked for creativity, I just don't touch my beads that day. I gotta give them a little time to let me miss them. So that's the first thing I do. And then the second thing I do is I go and I look at what I have. Sometimes I don't look at the beads that I have first. Sometimes I'll go and I'll look for an idea. So I might scroll through that Pinterest board that I put up for you guys. I have a lot of old jewelry making like magazines and books, or even like the books that we were using for this challenge, like those types of books, like library books, and go through and just look at things and go, okay, do I have what I need to make something similar to this? Or could I use this design with what I have and, you know, of course not copy it, but make it, you know, different to just drum up some designs. And then normally what'll happen is like I'll get an idea, no matter how crazy it is. I'll get an idea and I'll decide to try it with the components and things that I have, and it'll turn into something completely different. But that is what sparks the creativity portion. A lot of times that's how I get into trying things that I wouldn't normally try, things that I'm not comfortable with, that I'm maybe not good at, or that I've never tried before. Maybe that's a different tool, or it's like a different type of stringing material or something like that. And then that kind of sparks the creativity for me to try to make some kind of project. My problem is I have to going through and try to settle on a design. You got a lot of design ideas. Too many going through your noodle and you have to settle on a design. You can sketch them out, like Kay was saying. Sometimes I sketch them out, like I'll get an idea, so I don't actually have to touch my beads. This also activates another part of my creativity, which is why I like to draw out my designs, because I like to draw. I can't draw like a picture, but I can like try to draw my little beads, you know, and sometimes it goes well and sometimes it doesn't. But regardless of whether I'm good at it or not, I like it, and then that activates another portion of my creativity. I like to use all my snazzy markers. Buying some new pens will truly help you. Because you'll be like, oh, I got these new pens, I want to use them. You know, kind of like when you buy beads. Grab me a couple of bead mats. Sure. I'm trying to use all of the parts. I do have a bracelet and earring set. Woohoo! Yeah, so, and also with your design elements that you have, if you're really stumped, you know, you also have to remember too that you can make whatever you want. It doesn't have to be jewelry. And you can add, you know, beads from your own stash, or, you know, like if you get an idea about a design you really want to use for most of the beads, but you're like, you know, it would really look cool with this, some amethyst. Then you just put a little amethyst in there. You know, no rules. I'm trying to use all the parts. Sometimes I get beads from Jesse James, and I do that, Nancy, where I try to use all the parts and say like a mini mix, and I'm like, I'm gonna use all these parts on one thing, you know. But sometimes that doesn't always work. Sometimes it does. Sometimes I get myself like into a situation and I'm like, I don't really like this. And here's the thing, if you don't like it, don't do it. If it's going and you're like, oh, I put all this work into it, but I really don't like it, you're not going to be happy with it. The time that you're going to be happy with a project is when you're making it, and then when it's like when you first get done with it, and you're going to be like, oh yeah, it's really good. I like it a lot. But then you're going to move on to something else, and you're going to be like, you're just never going to have that much excitement. It's like they say about when you buy a new car. When you see your car on the lot and you're like, that's going to be my car. And then you drive your car home and you're just like, oh yeah, I'm in my new car. And then like a week goes by and you're like, oh yeah, that's my car. I'm trying to. Yeah, no problem. But I think it's fun to try to use new tools. That's a big thing that I like to do, is try out like new tools. So for what I'm going to try to do personally, because I'm not competing in the challenge or anything, but I just want to be part of the experience. So I'm going to make something, and I'm going to try to use the Beadalon wire gizmo, which I've never used before. And apparently you can make, I don't know, honestly I have to watch a YouTube video about it. But I think what I want to do is I want to get the wire gizmo thing going and put seed beads on there. So it wires up the seed beads in a coil, and then I'm going to use all that. I'm going to use all the beads that I showed you yesterday that Christine sent me, because she sent me those, and she also sent a pendant. So I'm just kind of using that as like my grab bag. So I'm going to use those, and then I'm going to try to coil up this wire and make something. Are we going to have the stamping class still? Yeah, we're still going to do stamping. We could do stamping. Oh, I did some stamping yesterday. I don't know if you were present on Facebook, Kay. I did a little stamping yesterday on Facebook. You might go there and check that out. It's just a little simple project that we made, a little pendant out of wire. I shot the wire into my light and just about took it out. Scared me. Did you guys see me on Facebook yesterday? I was like, oh, I think I may have even screamed a little bit because because I'd never used this flat wire before. I don't think I've ever used it before. But anyways, I was like, okay, I'm going to cut it with my cutter, and it just went, and it went flying across the room, hit the light, just about took out my diffused light box thing, and I was like, oh. Okay. Whoops. But yeah, so I just wanted to check in with you guys and see what you were doing. Now, I will say that I've had a number of people message me about the challenge, and they're very interested in the challenge, and they want to know if we're going to do the challenge again. Yay! Oh, no, I just started watching it before you started this one. Okay. Yeah, so that's just some pretty simple, easy stamping stuff. Stamping is fun. I like it. When I really get into stamping, here's my problem. When I do those types of projects, I think yesterday we used alcohol ink, we used a little patina paint, we used the metal stamps, we used the flat wire, so like a bunch of different stuff, a bunch of different components, which is fun, which is what I like to do. But when I do those types of projects, I like to make like a batch of things, you know what I mean? So that I don't have to keep pulling all that stuff out, because it's a lot of stuff. So like when I use my Sizzix, I usually will make like a whole bunch of things, because I seen somebody posted, I think it was Nancy Sullivan, I'm not sure. Somebody posted those little guitar picks, they were teal and pink, and I made those on my Sizzix. And I had a whole bunch of them, so I was like, I'm just gonna throw these in here and see what they do with them. Can get all your frustrations out, yeah, with a hammer. Sometimes you just need to hammer up some stamps. Yeah. But anyways, so, oh man, you guys, I'm still sitting here with my geode that we haven't cracked open. If I had a hammer, I would do it. I wonder if there's a hammer in the drawer. I'm gonna look. I said this like 2 days ago. It wasn't. There's a paintbrush in here. No. All the hammers are still downstairs. I really need that. A geode to crack open with your hammer and get rid of all your frustrations. I should get some of those for the site today. I think they have little ones and then they have big ones. They have little ones that are like $3.99 and then they have big ones that are like $10. Like bigger ones that are like this. So yeah, updates. If you missed the live yesterday, I did go on my interviews and I found, I think, a good fit for Thunderhorse Descendants. We're going to have Shannon is going to start next week, so I'm super excited. And that means that we will be able to get more things on the internet faster, and shipping will be going faster than it has been. Good morning, Rosanna. If I had a hammer. If I had a hammer. Also, I heard from Amy, from Amy's shirt design. So Amy is the one who makes these shirts right here. This is my Johnny Cash shirt with the bleaching and everything. And we've been discussing about the Thunderhorse Descendant t-shirts. I wore one the other day. I have two of them. One's purple and one's teal. And so she's been slammed because she's starting up something with her stuff. And so, but we are still talking about getting the shirts ordered for Thunderhorse Descendant, the t-shirts like this. But I said that I wanted like a thicker shirt. So these are fine. This one that I have on, they're fine and everything. But because of where the logo is, and it's kind of white around the edge, you know, I want it to be a thicker shirt so that you can't, you know, see through it. So we're working on that, and I asked her to send me all of the dimensions of the shirts. I mean, they're like a unisex sizing, but you know, some people, they want to know the dimensions and all those things. So I said, please send that information, and then I'll put them up on the website so we can get some Thunderhorse Descendant shirts. My shirts from Amy should be coming soon. Ooh, Sarah. Yes. Amy's starting a new like affiliate program or something where she said she's going to give me a link, so then you don't have to have a code. You just use my link to get to her site or something like that. It's supposed to start in June. And I think it saves you money, and then I don't know. I know it saves you money, actually. So we're working on that. I really like her shirts. I have a whole bunch of them, and I'm going to order some more. I just ordered the Thunderhorse Descendant ones. No, actually, she sent me the Thunderhorse Descendant ones for free. I ordered the Johnny Cash one, and I think I have a Dolly Parton one that I recently ordered, but I want to get another one because I'm pretty sure I could just live my life in these shirts all summer because they're really lightweight. She doesn't ship to Canada. Well, she doesn't ship to Canada, Kathy, but I do. You know, I started shipping to Canada. I never used to because I was afraid of international shipping. Because number one, I don't know about it. And then it's like the shipping to Canada is so expensive. It's like $20. And I'm like, this seems crazy. Who would even want to spend $20 to get it there? But then I heard that there isn't that many places to get beads in Canada. Like, there's a few places, I guess, but not very many. And so some of our friends on here on Thunderhorse Descendant are from Canada, and so I was like, oh well, better get with that. So now I ship to Canada. So you can get a Thunderhorse Descendant shirt. If you really want an Amy shirt, you could just have her shipped to me, and then I'll ship it to you with your order. Because I'm cool like that, and we're friends. Anyhow, you guys, that's all I really got going on. I just wanted to touch base about the challenge. I was looking, so just so you guys know, what I did is I got these beads. The beads that you're working with are beads that I got from another small business. A woman runs small business, and she's from Washington. So I ordered them from her, all the bags, and then when I got them, I showed them to you guys a little bit. Remember, I had that big bag from like Priority Shipping bag, and so I just pulled them out and I wrapped them in tissue paper, and then I put them kind of like in a little box. And so whenever the order would come in, I just grab one. So I didn't pick what you guys got either. So I just would grab one and just put it in the bag. So it's exciting to see who got what. I had one left that I did not use because it had some pony beads in it, and I'm not a fan of pony beads. And it had a little cow, like as a pendant. And I was like, what are we gonna do with this? So I wanna try to make the little cow into a keychain. How much is the bags? I don't know if there's any bags left, but they're $5. They're $5 to get in on the challenge. I've renewed it twice. We currently have going to be shipping out 30 people in this challenge. But if you didn't get into this challenge, some people have asked me to do it again next month because they are away or they're visiting and doing different things and they didn't get to participate this time. So I said that I will do it again next month as well. It's $5 to get in, and then you get your beads, you create your piece. It comes with all the instructions, and then it's not a judged contest. We put your name into a generator after you've completed your piece and shared your photos on Thunderhorse. Then we just put your name in a generator. Everybody's projects are due by the 1st, and we're gonna draw the winner on the 8th, and then the winner is gonna get a bunch of cool beady things from Taylor's Falls Bead Store. Oh good, I'll do it next time. Yeah. So that's the dealio. If you're in Canada though, okay, you might wanna we might have to get you going pretty soon. Alright guys, well, I am going to the bead store today, so I'm going to jump off here. Everybody's going to be hearing from me who's got orders because I'm doing all the shipping, the rest of the shipping for today. And then I'm going to try to leave here at 3 o'clock. It's raining. And I'm just going to hope that it's not super dark when I go. So it's been fun to see everybody sharing their bead mixes in the Facebook group from the Found Treasures challenge. Yeah, found objects. It's been super fun. Oh, also, I have a YouTube video coming out today. It's supposed to come out at 11:30. I don't know if it will, but it's supposed to be coming out like in the in the morning here. And it's super cool. So you might watch. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe so you can get notifications. Ring the bell. And this one is super cool. It's like a floating necklace project. Excuse me. But not like you think. It's like 2 strands. One strand is connected to the clasp. The other one is not. Super cool. Have a great day. New Jesse James video comes out tomorrow. Oh, is it tomorrow? Oh, well, I guess it's Jefferson has told me it's tomorrow it's going to come out. So you have until tomorrow to subscribe and ring the bell so you can get notifications about it. I'm just so excited. It's so cool, you guys. It's a design I've never done before. Is that your fairy flowers you are wearing? Fairy flowers. Oh, yes, I'm wearing fairy flowers right here. This is me, my fairy flowers. You probably can't see because it looks really kind of blurry on my screen. I got fairy flowers, and these are from Rosanna. And then I got my necklace I got from Karen Waters with the leather, which is super comfortable, you guys. And then this one is just one that I like to wear with as a layering one. Super fun. All right. right, guys, I'm going to jump off here and get going on this. Just a short little chat this morning. I hope you all are having a wonderful, spectacular, amazing, great day, and that you're working on your challenges, and I'm super excited to see the pictures. It's a very cool design. I think you will all like it a bunch. All right, guys, have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.